Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon to our East Coasters, Cappers Nation Live, Thursday, the 23rd game day edition. Welcome, everybody. Glad to have everybody here. Just getting everything up and running. I do apologize for the super late start today. Big day today. Unfortunately, big day and a very busy day at the same time, all trying to squeeze in the live shows. As always, give me one quick second. Anthony, my friend, if you are watching, your account is good to go. Alrighty. If you're watching, Anthony, your account is good to go. You've got access to my game of the week. What's going on, everybody? Big game of the week. Jamar, what's going on, brother? If you're on my personal plays, they have not been sent out yet. Premium plays are posted on the website. I'll be sending out my personal plays as soon as we get done with the live show. It's going to be a short live show today. Extremely busy, as well as some personal things that I have to take care of. Mother-in-law in the hospital. So wife is down there, which means somebody has to pick up the little one. So with my wife being out to take care of her mother. So definitely going to be a little bit shorter of a show today. I was going to scrap it all together, but we were able to make things work. That way I could stay in the office for an extra half hour. So we're going to get right into it. It's going to be a great day. We've got college basketball, a couple NBA games, NHL's on the All-Star break. Ended the first half of the season with a nice big win yesterday in the NHL. And premium plays split out yesterday. My personal plays split out yesterday. Too much splitting going on, if you ask me. So we're going to get right to it. We're going to jump right into it. We're going to start breaking down a couple games, get you guys on a free play. I know there was already a request for the Oregon USC game by a couple of people that reached out to me. Morning, Mike. Thanks for joining us. Neverez KC, Jamar, Steven, Mr. Blevins, Shapendi, Anthony. Glad to have everybody here. Jeff tuning in up in Canada. So unfortunately going to be a little bit a lot on the smaller side today. So I do apologize for that one, but I'll make it worth your guys' while tomorrow. So going to be a short show today. So let's just get it underway, and that way we can actually break down a game or two for everybody. Just getting all my information up for today. We're going to jump right into it. If you watched our daily free play video, filmed it on the way to work just to be able to get things done, so that way I was able to leave. But we were able to make arrangements so that way I could stay an extra half hour to be able to go live for you guys as promised. So here we are. But if you guys didn't know, game of the week today, double up sale is still going on. They even threw in that added promotion, including any of the double up sales, and you will get my game of the week absolutely free. Smoking deal right there. So for some people that took advantage of it, buy 3 days of premium plays, it's going to get doubled to 6, so you get 3 days free. And because you spent $99 or more, you're going to get my game of the week absolutely free. It is in college basketball again. If you were on last week's game of the week, you guys got a nice big easy blowout victory. If you were on it the week before that, same thing. The week before that, same thing. Smoking blowout winners for everybody on my game of the week. That's about the only thing that's been going right besides the UFC as of late. So a lot of splitting out, but that ain't happening today, folks. So it's going to be a great day. There's no better day to get on board than right now. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. We're going to start with that first USC and Oregon breakdown. I've had quite a few requests for this. I believe Shane requested it. I believe Mike requested it by text. and I had about 3 other people ask me about this game by text message as well. So we're going to break it down. It should be your late night chaser special. However, we're going to break it down now. I mean, you've got 15-3 of the USC Trojans going up against the 15-4 Oregon Ducks. This is going to be a very competitive game, guys, up there in Eugene, Oregon. And let me just tell you, first of all, home court advantage, most definitely. The Knight Arena has got a 3.9 home court score, which makes it the 45th toughest place to play. So you're going to give 2 to 2.5 points right off the bat to the Oregon Ducks just for playing at home. Line opened up Oregon laying 9. That line is up to 9.5 right now. If this was a neutral site game, it might possibly be Oregon laying 7 at home. USC catching 9.5 on the road. That's a lot of points, folks, for a very competitive Pac-12 matchup. Total opened up at 139. It's up to 140 between these two teams. First of all, let's take a look at the USC Trojans. I mean, I'm going to give you guys my unbiased opinion because you guys know that I am biased towards USC. So you guys get my unbiased opinion. Neverez KC, my game of the week is not an added game. No, it's not an added game. Eddie Sports Money, when does the double up offer expire? They didn't tell me, but I believe tonight. So I believe tonight will probably be the last day of it. That's what I was expecting. Taking a look at the Trojans. Excuse me. 4-1 in conference play. 4-1, 15-3 on the year. Their only conference loss coming to the Washington Huskies back on January 5th. They've rattled off quite a few wins, guys. They've got, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 out of their last 10 games, or 9-1 in their last 10 games, with their only loss coming to the Huskies. They also have 2 more losses, 1 to Marquette and 1 to Temple. They have been an absolute winning machine. They've won 3 straight against the Bruins, Cal, the Golden Bears, as well as the Stanford Cardinals, beating them in OT 82-78 at home. Playing on the road, they've actually won on the road. They've got wins over Washington State on the road, TCU on the road, a neutral site win over Harvard and Fairfield, Nevada on the road. So this is a USC Trojan team that has actually played fairly decent on the road, and most notably crosstown rival UCLA at Pauley Pavilion. They won there as well. Taking a look at the Ducks, guys, 15-4. Dana Altman's got his program. They were rolling, in the beginning of the season, they were rolling until they met up against Gonzaga and North Carolina, both 2 tough neutral site games. They bounced back from that with 5 straight wins till they ran into a road game against Colorado. If you guys remember, they absolutely just got pummeled by Colorado. Came back with another road win against Utah, and then beat both Arizona schools, Arizona and Arizona State. They beat the Sun Devils and the Wildcats, as well as losing to Washington State on the road. That was a shocker. They ended up losing by 11. They came back. They beat Washington just a couple days later in OT on the road. And here they are at home for a 2-game Pac-12 homestand. They get the Trojans today, and then on Sunday they get the UCLA Bruins in a nice big matchup there. Out of their next 2 home games, this is definitely going to be the toughest task for them. Taking a look at both teams, guys, no doubt about it, Oregon has the better offense. Oregon comes in with adjusted efficiencies. With the 6th best offense in all of Division I, USC coming in with the 84th. When it comes to defense, guys, USC's got the slight edge when it comes to defense based on adjusted efficiencies, comes in with the 50th best ranked defense in all of Division I. Oregon, no slouch, coming in at 80th. Okay, the Trojans hitting %. Both teams are capable to rebound the ball offensively. Oregon ended up with, right now, a little over 33%. All the for the USC Trojans. Trojans knocking down 35.6% from 3-point range. However, the Oregon Ducks are number 20 in this category in all of Division I, knocking down 38.1% of all their 3-ball attempts, okay? All those 2-point plays, every jump shot, layup, and dunk, Oregon hitting 53% of them. USC, 48%. Free throw shooting. Both teams have struggled from the charity stripe. 66% for the Trojans, 67% for the Ducks. The Trojans have had problems turning over the ball, letting the ball get stolen, whereas the Ducks have struggled having their shots blocked 9.9% of the time. Taking a look at point distribution, the Ducks rely on the three ball for 32.4% of their total points, whereas the Trojans just 26. One aspect where the Trojans actually rely on a lot is free throw shooting from the charity stripe. Over 21% of their total points all come from the free throw line, and this is a poor free throw shooting team, a 66%. It doesn't matter if it's all year or conference play; they've struggled from the charity stripe. 2 foul participation. Both programs will participate a little bit, not much to where it should be a big factor. USC leading the charge at 18%. The Ducks lead the charge at 14.7%. So not much of a difference there. Height advantage, almost a half inch height advantage on average per player for the Trojans. Bench minutes roughly the same. This is one matchup where you've got the Ducks who have not lost at home yet. The Ducks play at home on that really, if you ask me, ugly patterned home court exceptionally well. The home court advantage there is real, and that's why it's got a 3.9 score, making it one of the tougher places to play in all of Division I, the 45th. It's a fairly big arena. It's 47th biggest, holds a little over 12,500 screaming Duck fans, and green and gold, or green and yellow, whatever you call their other color. But taking a look at the Trojans, guys, and how they've traveled on the road, they do have some road wins. They've showed some adversity on the road that they can get past it. Beating up Washington State on the road. Their only loss came to Washington. Their only true road loss came to Washington, losing by 32 points. They absolutely got smashed. Before that, getting beat up by Marquette and getting beat up by Temple, losing to Temple by 9. I do agree, Mike. The trees on the court definitely make it for an ugly court. Andy Enfield's going to have his work cut out for him here. I think it's going to be a tough game for him. However, the Trojans come to play in conference games. You've got them 4-1. You've got the Ducks 4-2, with their only with their losses to Colorado and Washington State, but both on the road. Both on the road. They haven't lost at home. I do like that aspect. I love their home court advantage. The one thing that I don't like is that 9.5 number. I don't like that 9.5 number. But at the same time, that number scares me with the Trojans. The Trojans have proven that on the road they can struggle against quality opponents. Marquette, neutral site field, they got blown out. Against the Huskies, neutral or away game against the Huskies up in Washington, got blown out by 32 points. All right. Trojans play exceptionally well at home. Exceptionally well at home. They also play great on the road against lower caliber teams. You put them up against a Marquette, a Washington, and they've struggled. They have a semi-home win against LSU. They've got a semi-away game win against TCU, neutral site victories over Harvard and Fairfield and Nevada. Other than that, they've been beaten up on some lower quality teams, and I don't mean to, not trying to sugarcoat nothing at all, because I am a USC Trojan fan, but the Oregon overall, in my opinion, is the better team. Oregon, in my opinion, is the better team. Neverez KC, I see you just jumped on board. Let me make sure that you get my game of the week. Let me make sure you get my game of the week. Give me 1 second. Let me activate it for you. I see you just purchased the buy 3 days of premium plays, get 3 days free. So I just updated all of that, and it's in your account. So all you have to do is log in, and you will get my game of the week. So, as far as this game goes, I do lean towards the Ducks. I think they're the better program. I think they're the better coach team. Their record doesn't say so, being 15-4, but you take a look at their losses, and they're really, really, really quality losses, with the exception of Washington State. You take out Washington State, And the Ducks' losses are pretty impressive. They lost by 1 to Gonzaga in OT. They lost by 4 to North Carolina, but North Carolina sucks. They had an overtime victory over Michigan. They lost by 9 to Colorado, which they attempted a good comeback. They were down like 20-something points in that game at one point. They made a valiant effort at a comeback. But then most notably losing by 11 on the road. But the Ducks defend home court exceptionally well. I do lean towards them in this scenario. And I think they're the better team. But again, to me, a lot of points. 9.5 is a lot of points. So for me, I'm not on it at all. Not on it at all. If it was a tad bit higher, if it was double digits, maybe a little bit more, I might swing to the Trojans. But the Trojans have shown when they play a quality program that they struggle, and they struggle hard. So for me on this one, it's a no-go. It's for me personally, it's a no-go. However, I do lean towards the Ducks laying the points. All right, so we're going to move right along. Big Tom tuning in. Thanks for joining us. Again, everybody that sent me a message yesterday for my birthday, I want to say thank you to you guys. Posted on YouTube, posted on my Twitter, sent me a text message. If I didn't get back to you yet, thank you. Ended up leaving my phone at home and went out with the family. So everybody that was important as far as family goes was with me, so I didn't need to have my phone. So it was nice to actually have a night off of my phone going off a million times. So it was actually that aspect was actually pretty nice. So went out yesterday, went to dinner, and wife ended up taking me to a movie, and had a good time. So if you guys haven't seen Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler, very interesting movie, very interesting dark movie. So it was definitely a good day. Good day. Ate some good cake, had some fun, ate some good dinner. Got to spend it with my in-laws, my stepson, his fiance, my little one, and my wife. So it was always a great time. Thank you, Patsy Heaton. I appreciate that. It's funny, that's what I wish for every time I blow out the candles. This is another one. Yeah, Ryan, the movie's definitely right up our alley. And Adam Sandler played the degenerate gambler who will do anything for the next bet. He played the part down to the T there. He definitely deserved an award for his acting in that one, because he definitely did a great job at it. Give me 1 second, guys and gals. So we're going to break down another game, as I was saying a little bit ago. It's going to be a short show today. My mother-in-law is, she's always had lung issues, but she's in the ER, so my wife went there, so I've got to go pick up the little one from school today. So I was going to scrap the entire show altogether, but we made arrangements so that way I could go live for about a half hour, 45 minutes, chit-chat, and get everything done. So bear with me. Going to be doing another breakdown for you guys. So with the short show, big announcement with the Super Bowl coming tomorrow during tomorrow's show, and probably tomorrow's video as well. Give me 1 second, folks. Give me 1 quick second. One quick second. One quick second. All right, so Thank you, Anthony. Yeah, never is definitely a very ending to that one. Very next game that we're gonna do, Minnesota and Ohio State for you guys. Minnesota and Ohio State. Remember, for everybody that's not on board, my game of the week, it is on sale this week. It's $50. Normally it's the full price, $100. However, this week, just $50 guaranteed to win on sale. $50 guaranteed to win, or you'll get the next one free. And still, if you purchase any package over $99 today, you'll get it for free. So even with the double up sale, buy 3 days of premium plays, double it, get 3 free, you'll still get the game of the week. I'm actually pretty shocked that they did that this week. So I was very shocked. Very shocked at the ending. Nothing too crazy there, Justice. We went to the Cheesecake Factory. Threw everybody for a little curveball. Normally I take the big old Homestead Steakhouse, and just wanted it to be a little bit lower key. Birthday dinner last night, so threw everybody for a big curveball, and they're like, "What do you mean Cheesecake Factory?" They didn't expect that one, so I wanted a good piece of cheesecake. Yeah, Ryan, don't we won't give the ending away, but it was definitely a weird ending, that's for sure. It's a good ending. All right, guys, Ohio State, Minnesota in this game, guys. 6:30 Eastern Time, 3:30 Pacific. Little earlier game. Fox Sports 1 for everybody. Taking a look at the odds on this one for everybody that hasn't seen it yet. Game 603, 604. Oh, and Ryan, if you want to see that movie, I recommend seeing it soon because it's coming out of theaters. It's getting harder to find. Line opened up. Ohio State laying 7.5. The line is up to 8, and I expect it to go even higher. Total opened up at 134. It's hovering right around 134, although I do see it at 133.5 in one spot here in town. First of all, let's take a look at the Golden Gophers, guys. Richard Pitino's got his Minnesota Golden Gophers Big Ten Conference play. They're 4-4. All right, they've actually won 2 out of their last 3 games. However, they've lost 3 out of their last 6 games as well. Thanks, William, tuning in via text message. They've got losses out of their last 6 games to Purdue, Michigan State, and Rutgers, with wins over Northwestern, Michigan, and Penn State. Here they are on the road against Ohio State. And let me tell you, as far as being a road traveling team, Minnesota has absolutely gotten their ass kicked on the road. They've got 8 losses on the year, and all but 1 have been at home. Or all but 1 have been on the road, excuse me. Only 1 of those came at home. You've got a neutral site loss against Oklahoma, away losses against Butler and Utah, as well as away loss against Iowa, Purdue, Michigan State, and Rutgers. Minnesota has not traveled on the road. They've got a tall task ahead against Ohio State. Hold on one second. Okay, so Ohio State 12-6 on the year, 2-5 in conference play. They have absolutely struggled once they got to West Virginia. The game before conference play really got underway. All right, they're 2-5 in conference play. They're actually 1-5 in their last 6 games, with losses to West Virginia, Wisconsin, Maryland, Indiana. Who did they just lose to? Penn State. Penn State just beat them on Saturday, guys, with their only win smudged in on the 14th of January against Nebraska, who they beat by 12 at home. As far as Ohio State goes playing at home, they have lost at home already this year. They lost to Wisconsin at home 61-57 in a very close game. Other than that, they've defended their home court exceptionally well. They get a home court ranking of 3.9, which is much like the Ducks. in their home court ranking. It is a very tough task to play with a home court ranking like that for the opposing team. They've got a home court ranking, which makes it the 41st toughest place to play. When you start comparing the numbers side by side, first of all, you're going to find out both offenses are actually very similar when you take in adjusted efficiencies. One ranked 17th, one ranked 20th. When it comes to defense, Ohio State's definitely got the edge with the 20th best defense with adjusted efficiencies in all of Division I, whereas Minnesota comes in 82nd in that category. Taking a look at how both teams perform and what to expect today. Minnesota hitting 50.2% from the field. Ohio State hitting just under 54% from the field. Both teams capable of rebounding offensively, almost 33% for both teams of all their rebounds come from the offensive glass. Three-ball shooting. Ohio State is a great three-ball shooting team. Matter of fact, they're the 12th best in Division I, hitting 38.5%. That number is down just a tad over 1% in conference play when they are in Big Ten Conference. That percent dropped just a tiny, tiny bit. Minnesota, no slouch either from out deep, hitting 33%. However, conference play, they've struggled, and they've been limited to just under 29%. Now the two balls, every jump shot, layup, and dunk, both hitting just around 51%. Free throw shooting, both near identical numbers, 72.2% for Ohio State, 72.4% for Minnesota. And both numbers rose during conference play just a tad bit, about 1% each. Two foul participation, this is where Ohio State has a huge advantage. Ohio State does participate, but not much, just 14.6% of the available minutes in the first half. Once a player reaches two fouls, will the Ohio State coach allow their kids to play? Minnesota, on the other hand, big number, 51.6%. Two foul participation, which is an absolute huge advantage for Ohio State, as well as a huge advantage for the total to go over in that aspect as well. Both of these teams combined on offense, very similar numbers, very similar structured numbers. Ohio State, the better three-ball shooting team, and they rely on it. They rely on 35.8% of their total points to come from out deep, and Minnesota has actually shown that they struggle defending the three-ball. They struggle defending the three ball, especially during conference play. They're giving up over 38% to opposing offenses shooting the three ball. So for this one, guys, I don't have a play on it, but I do like and I do lean towards Ohio State to get the job done at home, laying 8 at home today. If you're on my personal plays, I have not sent them out yet. My personal plays will be sent out as soon as we get off the live show. But before I head out of here, they will be sent out. So if you're on them, don't worry, you will definitely get them. Don't forget, guys, game of the week, today, not tomorrow. So if you're snoozing, you're going to lose, all right? If you want to get on it, big opportunity, get on it now. That way you don't miss out, all right? That way you do not miss out. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a great big game, just like last week and the week before that and the week before that, if you're on my game of the week. And we made it so simple for you guys. It's normally $100. It's on sale. $50, guaranteed to winner. You get the next one free. However, they added the program, buy any premium play package for $99 or more, and you'll get it free. And that applies to the double up sale. Buy 3 days of premium plays and my personal plays for $99. They'll double it and they'll make it $6. And then on top of that, they're also going to give you my game of the week free. So it doesn't get much better than that, folks. Super good time right there. And let me tell you, you guys want one monster win today? Here you go. You want to hurt your book big? There you go. Big opportunity, okay? So with that being said, I do apologize that I do have a short show today, unfortunately. 1 second, folks. But family first is our motto here. So I do have to take care of that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get you guys on a free play. Tomorrow's live show, what can we expect? Tomorrow's live show is going to be a little bit on the longer side. All right, we're going to take a quick look ahead at the Super Bowl, what to expect. We're going to take a look at some other stuff as well. And but most notably, we'll have a big announcement regarding the Super Bowl and some fun stuff. Never as KC with the best advice there says, jump on it, guys. Keep it at 50. And no problem, Raymond. I didn't have my phone on me last night, or else I would have texted you last night. Best advice, never as KC. I'd love to keep it there, but the only way they'll keep it there is when people are jumping on it. So you guys jump on it. They will definitely keep it there for everybody. And make it a good time, that's for sure. So you guys know me. I love keeping the game of the weeks exactly where they're at, and making you guys a boatload of money. So don't miss out, all right, guys? And then what we're going to do now, thank you, Brian, I appreciate that. I'm going to get it loaded into, now here's the thing. Yesterday we went 1-1. We lost a premium, won a personal. I don't like that. I don't like that. You know, free plays have definitely been lacking as of late. Free plays have definitely been lacking as of late. And that needs to get corrected. Everything's been lacking as of late. Everything's been in that little lull. So things definitely need to be corrected. And they all start today. So we put a lot of work into the premium plays today. A lot of work into my personals. Obviously, my game of the week always gets a ton of extra work. Just for the fact that it's such a big game. So want to make sure everybody is winning today. So going to get you guys on a nice big premium play today. That way we can kick it off and get you guys on the right foot. Justice, I see you just jumped on board as well. For the 3 days of premium plays, it's going to get doubled to 6, and you're also going to have access to my game of the giving you access to my game of the week as well. So thank you, brother, for jumping on board. Glad to have you on board for my game of the week. And it actually means a lot when you guys are on board my game of the week, that you guys trust me with such big bets of yours. So let's hammer the books, guys. Let's make a boatload of money together today. And let's have some fun. It's going to be a big weekend, and let's get the party started today. Party will be started today for the weekend, and let me tell you, it's going to be a good one. So we got more UFC this weekend, game of the week today, and we're going to get this party started. So, Jeff, what's going on? So, with that being said, free play coming right at you. Free premium play on the LA Lakers in the NBA. Haven't given you guys a free premium play. Shapendi is a game of the week already posted. Yes, my game of the week is already posted. It's ready to rock and roll. As soon as you sign up, you'll have access to it. As soon as you sign up, you'll have access to it. Free premium play, LA Lakers laying the 5. Get that in the comment section. Laying the 5 on back-to-back tonight against Brooklyn. Should be a nice big win for us. So, with that being said, guys, good luck. Always bet within your means. Don't do anything stupid. If you're on my personal plays, I'll be sending them out here shortly. I'll be sending out my personal plays here shortly. So don't worry, you didn't miss them. Got my personal plays ready to go. I just was waiting to go live first. So we'll get done with live here, and then I'll get you guys on my personal plays. Jeff, yes, sir, we are. Yes, sir, they are. Buy any package over $99, and they will give you my game of the week free. Double ups included. So smoking deal right there. definitely no brainer. I mean, you're getting smoking deals, but I do appreciate when you guys jump on board those. So, all right, guys, let's have a good time today. Let's have a great day today, and let's make a boatload of money. So I do apologize again for the short show, but got to pick up my little one from school. Mother-in-law's in the hospital, so wife went there. So enjoy your day. Let's make a boatload of money together. Let's get the games back on track, especially the free plays for everybody that tunes in. So it means a lot that you guys tune in. If you're watching on YouTube, do us a favor, give us a big thumbs up in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do. Jeff, just saw your order for the 3 days of premium plays. I'm activating it right now for the game of the week. I'm getting that on there for you. That is on there, as well as doubled up the 3 days of premium plays. So thanks everybody for jumping on board. Don't miss out. And we'll see you guys all live tomorrow morning. And what'd you screw up there, Jeff? You wanted to, add to my personals? I'll switch it for you. I will switch it for you, no problem at all. And I just added it to your account. No problem. All right, guys, enjoy the free play. Enjoy your Thursday. And remember, we'll be live again tomorrow noon Eastern. So if you're new to the YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button down below. All right, guys, take it easy, and we'll see you guys all.